They arrested me on Christmas morning. 12 children dead. All drowned in the canals of Xochimilco. I was the witch. The bruja who cursed the waters. I said nothing in my defense. How could I explain? For 43 years I walked those canals. Every evening, driving children away from the water. December 24th, I failed. Too many children. Too many canals. They blamed me for the curse. They never knew I fought it. Origin Protocol Witness File 005-A. I am the one who tried to save them. 1912. The revolution took our lands. My family was Xochimilco. We had tended these canals for centuries. The new families came with papers. Legal documents. We were relocated. My grandmother taught me the old ways before she died. Curandra. Healer. The new villagers called me bruja behind my back. But they came for remedies when their children were sick. I knew every canal. Every current. Every danger. The children loved the water. Traginera boats. Swimming. Playing. I watched them always. Keeping them from the deep places. The cursed places. Where she waited in the shadows. December 20th. First child drowned. Maria Gonzalez. 7 years old. Found floating near the ancient shrine. December 21st. 2 more. Brothers from the Hernandez family. December 22nd. 3 children. The parents wailed. The whole village wept. I walked the canals frantically. Driving children away. Go home. Stay away from the water. They thought I was mad. December 23rd. 4 more drownings. The voice grew stronger each night. La Llorona. Calling to them. I recognized the ancient song. My grandmother had warned me. The curse was spreading. Growing hungry. I could not be everywhere at once. Christmas morning. Police came for me. 12 children dead in one night. The whole village screaming. Witch. Bruja. Child killer. They dragged me from my house. I did not resist. How could I explain? I failed them all. The curse I had fought for decades finally won. The detective showed me witness statements. Imelda Rojas walks the canals every night. Speaking to shadows. Calling to the water. Children are afraid of her. She practices dark magic. They thought I caused the drownings. They never understood. I was the only thing standing between their children and the ancient hunger. The detective questioned me for hours. Why those children? Why that night? I said nothing. Then he opened an old file. Showed me photographs. The 12 families. Their grandfathers. 1912. Land seizures. My people driven out. Forced relocations. Children who died from hunger and cold. Each drowning matched a family. Each death an answer. The curse was not random. It was justice. Delayed 40 years. The detective did not understand what he was showing me. He thought it was coincidence. I stared at those old photographs. My grandmother's face among the displaced. I finally understood. The entity knew. It had always known. 3 days in jail. They wanted me to confess. Tell them how I cursed the children. I understood now. La Llorona was not random death. She was judgment. 40 years late. But judgment. The children of the families who destroyed mine. I could expose her. Tell them about the entity. Save future children. Or I could stay silent. Let the old debts be paid. The detective pressed harder. Threatened more arrests. Other healers. Other indigenous families. I made my choice. Not because she was right. Because she was precise. The guilty children of guilty families. Justice wearing the mask of tragedy. January 1st. They released me. No evidence of murder. No proof of witchcraft. I walked home through empty streets. That night, Detective Morales drowned. Found floating near the police station. His partner died the next morning. Both men had families in the land seizure files. Both grandsons of the officials who signed the papers. The investigation collapsed. Files went missing. Other officers transferred away. She had been watching. Learning. Using my arrest to identify everyone involved. I returned to walking the canals. But now I understood my role. Not fighting the curse. Guiding it. 17 years have passed. I still walk the canals. No more children drown. She is satisfied. The debt is paid. Origin Protocol shows me their file. Apex predator. Immense danger. Eco-class entity. I do not disagree. She is death itself. But she is also memory. Justice that outlives the guilty. I grieve those 12 children. Innocent in life. Born to guilty blood. Does that make their deaths justified? I do not know. I only know this. For 40 years I tried to save them. For 17 years, I have wondered. If we had been allowed to keep our lands. Our ceremonies. Our warnings. Would any of those children have needed to die?